So anyway, here, he's hit an all-time low. He is here, as I said earlier, to defend Ice-T with his cop killer song and Sister Souljah. Here is the ludicrous Larry Rice. Bring him out. Quiet in the audience. Hold down the audience now. Hold it. Quiet in the audience. Okay, now we got to continue. We got to get our interview. So hold it down in the audience, please, so we can hear what this.
We need to continue while I give the proof and the truth of this controversy, because I'm sick of people like this bozo telling people what they can say and what they can't say.
Larry, hold
This
on.
man would burn books. He would ban everything that doesn't agree with what he says, and I'm damn sick of it. And if you don't stop it, I'll reach over there and rip the nose right off of your face, because I'm not taking no crap out of anybody.
You to notice that those were pink-rimmed glasses. Hey, he got him from his girlfriend in West Hollywood. Now wait a minute, Larry. Hold it. Now
you just have to control everything, don't you?
Yes, it's my show. It's my show.
You want to control books. You want to control the way people talk and what they say. You want to control the way people worship their own religions. You are a repressive, right-wing, Christian, mongrel dog.
Hold on. And I want to control you and lock you away in an insane asylum. Let's get started here now. Now, you have hit an all-time low here, Larry, because the majority of my audience here in the studio, and certainly all across the country, agree with me that this ludicrous Ice-T rapper with his song Cop Killer encourages the killing of cops. Now, I want to read you some of the lyrics, and then you can respond to this. Now, here's what everybody is so upset about. We just got over a horrifying riot here in Southern California, and we're trying to cool things down, and this idiot Ice-T comes along. And I want you people at home to listen to some of these lyrics here. I got my 12-gauge sawed off. I got my headlights turned off. I'm about to bust some shots off. I'm about to dust some cops off. Now I say, this song is encouraging people to kill cops, and I say it's totally irresponsible. How do you answer that?
Well, it's very simple to answer it, Wally. You're obviously not an artist. You're not the kind of person that could look at the situation in our society, reflect upon the ramifications of the poetic license that artists take when they're expressing themselves through, yes, exaggeration, and through portraying on the street what's really going on. You see, the policeman out on that street...
Talk to me. I'm the host.
I'm talking...
On the camera, you stupid ham-bone.
I'm talking to the people of America as I come here to cast a light of truth upon this subject.
Wait a minute.
Larry,
wait a minute. You don't, this is not art when you say I got my 12 gauge sawed off. I got my headlights turned off. I'm going to bust some shots off. I'm about to dust some cops off. Well, now that, Ice-T has fans. Their kids and gang members are listening to this record, and I say this is irresponsible because it would encourage people to kill cops, and I say this record should be banned. Now there's America. There's America. They agree.
Who says that it encourages them to kill cops? You say it.
Oh, you say
Wait
it.
a minute. You say it.
Wait a minute.
Well, these people aren't artists. These people are a bunch of damn degenerates that don't have any sense of what art is. They don't have any sense of what art is.
These people represent, my audience represents America. Hold on. Let me ask my studio ones.
Look like a bunch of homeless mongrels is what it looks like out there.
Shut up,
That's what they look like. That's what they look like. There's not a poet in the
Shut up, Larry, I'm talking here. Shut up. Now, my studio audience represents a cross-section of America. I want to ask you, we'll take a WALLY poll here. How many of you agree that this song is irresponsible? All right, hold on. How many of you agree that this song encourages people to kill cops? There you are. There you are, Larry.
Well, it's pretty obvious. You've got a bunch of little lily white, Orange County conservative. These people, this audience doesn't get up every morning and have to face the brutality that the blacks in the ghetto have to face every day. Ice-T sings a song reflecting what's really happening in the ghetto today.
Yeah. What's really? Hold on. Stop right there.
What do you mean, hold it up? You asked me a question.
I'm going to answer you. I'm going to answer you point by point.
I didn't ask you to answer me. I asked you to shut your mouth while I tell you what's going on.
Wait a minute. Don't you ever tell me to shut up. You've got to remember.
You think you're a real tough stud?
You've got to remember.
You think you're a real tough stud?
This is my show.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you.
And you'll do what I tell you to do.
You pack the audience with a bunch of no-nothing, beatnik Orange County punks who don't know anything about the real world.
Either you shut your mouth or I'm
You sit down.
kicking your buns out of here.
Yeah, you kick me out of here. Kick me out of here. Yeah, I suppose you'd like to get a 12 gauge after
Don't you
me?
ever. Come over here. Come over here.
Oh,
Standing back there. Standing back there.
this guy.
Keep him in his chair. Keep him in his chair.
Now I know what Rodney King must have felt like.
Hey, if he doesn't, hey, hold it. Hey.
You shut up. I don't want to listen to this crap anymore.
Now you're going to shut up and I am in control of my own show here. Now you know, Larry, it is against the law to incite people to murder or to riot or to loot. And I say this song, Ice-T's Cop Killer, is inciting people to murder and riot. And that's why
How many times
this kind of thing has got to be censored. I'll be right back. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back, everybody, to Hot Seat. Hold it down, please. Hold down the audience. Hold it down. We are back with Larry Rice, Lunatic Larry. Now, I say for Warner Brothers Records, owned by the Time Warner Company, to allow this kind of horrifying thing to be released is a disgrace. And I say we should send in thousands of protests to the Time Warner Company. Now you gotta realize, Larry, that people like Ice-T do have fans. They listen to what they say on their records, and as a matter of fact, do you know that psychologists all across America have been interviewed on this very subject, and they say that violence in the media, on records and so forth, can lead to promoting violence in the public. Now this is an abuse.
What do you mean, wait? Do I ever get a chance to say anything on
when
this
I
show?
tell you?
You got a damn some is au garde here. You got an audience that shouts people down, and you sit here with notes. I don't have any notes. You sit here with notes expounding all this crap that you read. Don't you ever use your brain for anything?
Well, yes.
Well,
Hey,
let's discuss this issue.
Hey, obviously, I'm not using my brains tonight, or I wouldn't have had him on tonight. What I'm saying is...
Why would you ban something?
Wait. What I'm saying is, this is not freedom of speech. This is an abuse of freedom of speech, isn't it? Yeah. Go ahead.
Do you believe that everything that has any violence in it should be banned? Do you believe that all the television programs that show nothing but
excessive violence?
Now wait a minute.
Excessive.
Now wait a minute. I'm talking.
Well, hurry up.
You got excessive violence in the damn cartoons. You got violence in every movie on television that's ever shown on the major networks, on the cable, everywhere. Do you think that just because somebody espouses violence against somebody, another group, that book should be banned? Do you believe that or not?
I'm telling you.
Do you believe that?
I'll answer you. Shut up.
No,
I'll answer
me.
I'll answer you. Just shut up. What I'm saying is, you got to draw a line somewhere, and I'm saying when a record or any form of entertainment, when a performer comes off and advocates killing anybody, I say that's where you draw the line.
Now, let me tell you about that. You see, I happen to be a Bible scholar, too. If all of you right-wing Christians out there would take a look at Deuteronomy 13:6,
what
they're going to find out in there that God said, for everybody who doesn't believe the way you do, that you should seek them out and kill them. That's what God said.
You're full of it.
He told the Jews to seek out non-believers, and you should kill them. Now in Exodus 21:22, look up Exodus. What it says in there.
Shut your mouth.
I'm talking about books that should be banned. I'm talking about violence perpetrated. Hey. To get on these guys' case.
Let me tell you another cut in the...
Do you disagree that that's what the Bible says?
Yes, I do.
The Bible says, Deuteronomy 13:6, look it up, it says, go out and kill people that don't believe about the same.
You are full of baloney. You are misreading the Testament.
No, I'm not misreading
now, hold on a minute. Hold. You know what? Getting back to... Now, sit back in the chair. They can't hear you. Talking to the microphones. Now, another cut from that album. Get the title of this one. The title is Your Mother's Got to Die Tonight. Now, isn't that a wonderful message to send? You like that, Larry?
I suppose that you would ban everything that Franz Kafka wrote.
Answer this.
I suppose that you would ban...
Answer this.
That is
this one title.
This
one title.
You don't know anything about art.
How do you like... What kind of a message is this sending?
Wait. And it's
wait.
It's not up to you.
Wait.
It's not up to you to determine what kind of message.
I'm asking you a question.
This is America.
I'm asking you a question. Shut up. What kind of message is this sending to young kids when they say in their song, your mother's got to die tonight? Now, I say that could get some sick kid up there high on drugs to say, hey, maybe they're right. Maybe my mother should die tonight. That's sickness. Now, hold on. Let's get on the whole...
My fellow Americans, this is the same kind of thinking that sent George Bush over to Iraq to impose his views upon people of another culture. This is the same kind of thinking that sent George Bush into Panama to kidnap somebody in a sovereign country to force his views.
Different.
No, they're not. It's that repressive, controlling type of Christian thinking that anything they don't agree with, put them in jail.
No.
Ban it, put them in jail. That's the kind of country that Wally George and George Bush want.
I'm going to answer you.
I say, as Patrick Henry said, give me liberty or give me death.
I'm going to answer you. Wait, let me answer him. I'm not going to kick him out now Hey, hold on. I'm not going to kick him out now because I have a surprise for him in the next segment. But let me tell you.
Oh, you got something. I had something written down on your secret little paper.
Hold on a minute.
Did you write a rap song of your own?
am not. Hold on. I am not trying to repress anybody except people who try to incite people to killing and murder. Now let's take up this other rapper, Sister Souljah. Now listen to this.
Now listen to me now, because I done told you, don't you mess around with Sister Souljah.
Will you shut your mouth? Now hold on. We'll go a little long here. Listen to this. Here's what this stupid rapper Sister Souljah had to say in the Washington Post. She says, quote, "If black people kill black people every day, why not have a week to kill white people?" Now, wait a minute.
That's not what she said. That's not what she said. It's a misquote.
She said, I'm quoting it verbatim, if you're a gang member, why not kill a white person? Now the other,
that's not what she said.
The other thing
she said.
Wait.
What he's telling you is not what she said because he doesn't know what
I
he
am
said
quoting it
because
word.
he's an idiot.
I recorded. I have it verbatim, word for word. Here she is, Sister Souljah. When asked by the Washington Post, do you think? Listen to this now. She was asking the Washington Post. Check the Washington Post, Larry. It's in there.
No, I watched the whole 35-minute news.
I'm talking about Washington Post.
And I know everything she said.
I'm talking about Washington Post interview.
I don't care what
in
the Washington Post said. Do you care what
Shut your mouth! In the interview, Sister Souljah was asked, do you think there are any good white people in America? Her answer, quote, if there are, I haven't met one. I rest my case. I'll be right back. And Sister Souljah. Now, Larry, I've got a surprise. Hold it. I've got a surprise for you tonight. We have a guy that has been on this show many times, and he has been a cohort, a long-time supporter of Larry. He's as liberal as Larry is, and up until now, he has gone completely on his side. But now, this man has decided that Larry Rice has gone too far, and when he heard he was defending Ice-T and Sister Souljah, he asked me to come on and defend me and take Larry on. Here is Larry's former cohort, Jim Myers. Here he is. That's here for Jim. Okay, Jim. Now I understand you take exception also to what your former cohort, hold it, Larry Rice had to say. Go ahead.
Well, it saddens and disgusts me to have to be on here taking your side. As you know, Wally, you and I have debated each other on college campuses across this country.
Right.
And on this show many times. I never thought I would be here, but this man has gone too far.
Yeah!
I'm sorry, Larry. Mr. George
Jim,
is
we
right.
discussed this freedom of speech stuff.
Freedom has responsibility, Mr. Rice. You have none, apparently. Our land is built on a delicate balance of responsibility versus freedoms. You would have people step over the line and create a race war. Is that what you want?
Jim, there already is a race war. We've talked about this. This is freedom of speech. These are artists.
You cannot. Freedom of speech must have outside boundaries. Don't you believe in any boundaries in civil life?
Yeah, Larry, how about it? Don't you believe in any boundaries?
You know, I'm the guest, and I don't think that you should bring people on here.
I'll bring whoever I want to bring on here.
It's important. It's important, Larry. There's got to be more people than Mr. George representing the logical, the intellectual approach to a subject that has potential for chaos.
Jim, this is freedom of speech. This is people who
it is not
talking about the life.
It's inflammatory rhetoric designed to split this nation in two. And we can't have it.
That's right.
We can't have it. You're ridiculous. You belong in an insane asylum.
Yeah, right on. Yeah.
Ladies ladies and gentlemen, this man and I have marched arm in arm in many issues.
That's right.
I split with him here, and I'm here to declare I will never be associated with Mr. Lawrence Rice again. He heads down a path that might cause revolution in this land. I want love.
All right.
I want harmony.
I want love too. I want the cops to stop beating on these poor black people.
I believe he...
I want the cops, Jim.
Thank you.
We've talked about issues about repression, about freedom and things.
I wonder about his motives, ladies and gentlemen.
You need to talk to
Is
me
he
about
for this nation, or is he for a full-blown revolution? Do you belong
Don't
to the...
put words in my
Do
mouth.
you belong to this society or not?
Yes,
or
I'm
are
an
you
American.
an agent of another society who maybe have motives, that have nothing to do with this nation? You're not going to tell me. You can't get away with that. I'm not going to allow it. You take your hands off me.
Let me tell you. Hold it. Hold it, everybody. Jim, you and I have not seen eye to eye on many things, but I want to tell you this. I thank you for coming down and for having the decency to actually face this problem with great reason.
Thank you.
And I apologize for the way he treated you. And
I've never seen anything like that.
I think, Larry, I think Jim Myers should file charges of assault and battery.
Oh, believe me.
I'll be right back. This big fat blob of a loser. He's supporting Bill Clinton and Al Gore. Let's bring this maniac on, Jim Myers.
I demand a death.
Oh, look at this. You stupid. Hey, this guy's a stupid nerd.
And I have my own version of the Wally gavel.
Wait a minute. Listen. Hey, no guests are allowed to bring all that crap on my show. What is all that?
I am more than a guest. I am a philosopher and a thinker. Hey.
Hey, Jimmy! Hold on, guys. Hey, Jimmy! Hey, Jimmy, baby! Look at this, Jimmy!
Well, look at this. Look at this, Wally, baby. There's your ex-president. There's your against.
Oh! Stand back there. Stand back there. Hit that. Take it away. Take it away. Now I've got your hammer. Now let's get started. Okay, quiet down, please. Okay, everybody quiet down.
Sit down and
Everybody-
shut up. I've got a lot of important things to say to you. And to you.
Shut up, Jim. Don't you dare, don't you dare tell my audience to shut up. Okay, everybody quiet down because we want to get into this interview so I can destroy Clinton before his eyes.
I have something to say before this man begins his ridiculous monologue.
Go ahead, say, let
As
him talk.
many
Go
of
ahead.
you know,
Quiet down, guys. Okay, quiet.
as many of you know,
Quiet.
as many of you know, I was a Perot supporter.
That's right, I'm gonna mention that.
Unfortunately, he dropped out, and now we must face the choice between these two parties.
There is no choice.
And I must speak to you. I must speak to
The only
American
choice is
people.
George Bush. Go ahead. Go ahead, let him talk.
I
let
must
him talk.
speak to the American people from the core of my being.
Oh,
My fellow countrymen, gather around your grainy black and white TV screens. Stop drinking long enough to listen to me. We're talking about the fate of this nation. We must join together as one and reject the policies of George Bush and stupid Dan Quayle. We must instead vote for the party of the people, the Democrats. We must vote together to have them lead us out of the darkness of lies,
that's
of
enough.
despair,
That's enough.
and lead us into the shining
That's enough
vision
of this.
of victory, of honesty, of prosperity for all Americans.
That's enough.
Please join together. Join with me, and as one, we can defeat
Just
these
a moment.
fascist pigs
Now
of
you,
the Republican
just
Party.
a moment here. No, you will not go on this nationwide program and call the President of the United States a fascist pig.
I just did. He is a fascist.
You are an un-American jackass. Now I let you talk, and we're going to go back and forth and have a dialogue here. Now I'm going to tell you something. Sure, you know, everyone says and you are bragging. You were bragging in the green room that Bill Clinton is leading by 30 points. There's no way the Bush can win. Let me remind you something, you stupid idiot. Back in 1988, Michael Dukakis was leading George Bush by almost 20 points, and you idiots were all saying George Bush can never come back. Well, I say, we all know he came back in '88 and demolished Dukakis, and mark my words, Jim, mark my words, if I'm wrong, you've got a free trip to Honolulu, Hawaii on me. And that's on tape.
I'll make my reservations tomorrow. I will be
all right.
going to Hawaii.
And
as I lay on the beach, I will think about the fact that in 1988, ladies and gentlemen, we did not know much about Bush. Now we know what a jackass and an idiot
Don't you call
that he
him-
really is. And now we will elect Bill Clinton to lead us to an unparalleled
hold on
victory
a minute.
come November.
Wait a minute, you talked enough now. Here is my prediction. I said it back in 1988. I'm saying it in August of 1988. On this program, I said George Bush is going to beat Dukakis into the ground. People from all over America wrote me and said, you got to be crazy, Wally. Bush is losing by 20%. Now I say this. Mark my words, on this date, James Myers, in November, hold it, in November of 1992, George W. Bush will not only win this election, he will win in a landslide. I'll be right back. Thank you very much. Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to Wally George Hot Seat Show all across this great nation and internationally. This is our going into our 11th year on television. The only conservative. No, I'm talking here. I'm talking here.
I must comment that at the break, I had a chance to look and listen to your audience, and I have never heard or seen a pack of uglier, more degenerate pigs and whores in my life. You guys are losers. Look at you.
Hey, hold on.
They are the biggest collection
wait a
of
minute.
losers in the history of this United States.
Just a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
Losers.
Wait a minute.
Pigs.
Hold it. You're just jealous, Big Beak.
We're here on a serious debate, and I'm not going to stand for your damn personal
Sit him
attacks.
down. You think
I won't, too. You think I
I'm warning you right now.
won't? You keep your things off me.
All right, now you're either going to keep your mouth shut and you will not insult my wonderful audience out there. Now we're going to get down to, hold it, guys. Hold down the audience now. We're going to get down to some really serious discussion here. Now, let's talk about, and you listen to me, and then you can answer. Let's talk about your friend, Bill Clinton, the friend of the people who wants to save us, to save the economy. Clinton guarantees, Mr. Myers, guarantees to raise the taxes of everybody. Hey, hold it down, please. This is very important.
Well, at least he doesn't lie about
Wait
it.
a minute.
Bush lied.
Bill,
He is not to
I'm
be
talking.
trusted.
I'm talking now. Do not interrupt me.
Shut up!
If you interrupt me one more time, if you interrupt me one more time in the middle of my speech, I'm going to kick your buns out of here. Now, here are the facts. Here are the facts, people across America. Bill Clinton, who condemns President Bush for spending too much money for our massive deficit, Bill Clinton promises to spend $200 billion more in new government public works jobs and training programs, and another $150 billion in tax hikes. Now that means the minute Bill Clinton walks into office, we are going to be spending $350 billion more money. Now, Jim, hold it. Clinton says it's very clever the way he hides this. Clinton says that this is an investment in our government, in our country. What it is billions of dollars of more taxes, and we're not going to put up with it. How do you answer that?
I answer it this way, ladies and gentlemen. Each of us must look within ourselves and try to understand the difference between the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. The Republican Party spends your money digging into your bedrooms and trying to find fornicators and sinners to carry out the moral Christian rights, whereas the Democratic Party wants to harness the great power of our government to invest in the people who have nothing, to raise them up from the bottom, to become productive members of society.
Let me answer that, Jim.
Let me answer that, Jim. To do this, we must spend money to do this. The Democrats love the people. The Republicans hate the people and only love the rich billionaires of this nation. They're disgusting, and we must throw them out.
Hold on, Jim. Hold on, Jim. You talk about... You talk about the Republicans want to poke their noses into people's bedrooms. Jim, nobody would ever want to look into your bedroom because let me tell you, because in Jim's bedroom there's nothing there but an inflatable doll. I tell you something. No, hold on.
Disgusting, isn't he?
No,
is he
tell him
not
the truth.
Disgusting?
Now, I want you to answer.
He represents the Republicans.
No, hold on.
He represents America!
Now,
USA! USA! USA!
Right.
USA! 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 USA!
I love this nation, ladies and gentlemen.
Then get the hell out of it and do it a favor.
I want each of you to think a moment of what this country would be like with a 70-year-old Bush being reelected with Dan Quayle waiting in the wings. Dan Quayle is the most stupid politician in the history of American politics.
Hold on.
Every American should fear for their lives and their country if we reelect Bush.
All right, hold on. Wait a minute.
Bush's stupidity that
Jim.
he would have a moron like Quayle as his vice president.
Now, hold on a minute.
How do you justify Quayle?
Hold on.
How do you justify Quayle? Answer me!
First of all, don't you order me around, you little twerp. First of all, let me First of all, hold on, guys. Let me find out how you little moron, how you can justify Bill Clinton as president. Now, I'm going to say a few things, and you can respond to them. Now, you see, the whole matter is, who do we trust in a moment of crisis? George Bush. George Bush is a war hero from World War II, served as the head of the CIA, served as the ambassador to the United Nations for the United States, vice president for 8 years, president for almost 4 years. And what about his opponent, Bill Clinton? He has served as, hold it. He served as a failed governor of the tiny state of Arkansas. Now let me quote you Bill Clinton's record from U.S. News and World Report.
Are you ever going to shut up and let me have a chance to talk?
I want you to answer this.
Well, hurry up. I'm ready to speak now.
Let me tell you how you... Hold it. Hold on, guys. Here is the Bill Clinton record as Arkansas governor. Pollution is the worst in the state of Arkansas than it is in any state in the United States of America. Governor Bill Clinton, this is documented in U.S. News and World Report. Hey, get this. Bill Clinton, as governor of Arkansas, has raised taxes in his state. Wait, hold on. Has raised taxes 15 times. Now, hold on. The violent crime rate in Arkansas is up 85% under Bill Clinton. Teachers receive...
These are lies.
All from U.S. Teachers
They're made
receive...
up by the Republican Party.
This is documented.
He's
Teachers
making it up.
teachers receive the lowest pay in Arkansas of any state in the United States of America. Now, how do you answer that?
Now we'll listen to the truth. Bill Clinton graduated from Georgetown University with honors.
I don't want a biography
Listen
here.
to me. He went on as a Rhodes Scholar to Oxford University. He came back and graduated magna cum laude from Yale University. He went on to be 5-time governor. In 1991, all the governors of this United States named him the very best governor of any
You know why,
state
Jim?
in the Union.
And you know why,
He
Jim?
is qualified
You know why
to be
they did?
president.
You know
He
why?
has brains.
You want to know why?
Integrity, and Bush has neither.
You want to know why they voted for him? Because they all felt sorry for the big boob. I'll be right back. Trying to defend Bill Clinton for President Al Gore. Before we get back to our debate on the Clinton campaign, let me remind all you people here in the Southern California area, or if you're going to be visiting here shortly, that would like to see you down here for a taping of my show. Here's our special number. You can call right now at this very moment. Operators are standing by right this moment to take your calls, and you can request free hot seat tickets. You can come down here to be members of my studio audience. We tape the show here in Anaheim, our home base, KDOC TV, about a block from Disneyland. We tape the show every Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. We play it back the following Saturday night between 11 and 12 midnight, and then at various times around the country on Channel America. So call right now for your free tickets. I'm looking forward to seeing you down here in person. Area code 714-772-7600. Give your name, your telephone number with the area code, and how many tickets you want. The tickets are free, and we'll see you down here. Now, wherever you are across America, if you want to write to me, my address on the screen, Wally George, P.O. Box 787, Hollywood, California, 90078. Let me know what channel you're watching us on in your particular area. And if you're watching us from outside of the country, let me know. We love to hear from you wherever you are in America or around the world. And if you want a free autographed picture, personally autographed to you, I'll mail one out to you as soon as we possibly can. I do read every single letter I get. We answer everyone as soon as possible. And by the way, if you're over 18 years of age and you want to come down and challenge me and debate me on the show sometime, let me know, and maybe I'll invite you to come on and take me on face-to-face. P.O. Box 787, Hollywood, California, 90078. Now, let's get back
Before we go any further, you should have warned the people that if they're coming down here, they have to pass an ugliness test.
Oh.
You got to be very ugly to be on this show. All you have to do is look out there. Look at them. Look at
Stop
them.
this.
Look.
We have things to do here. Now, hey, listen. You know why he's saying that? He is so jealous of you guys. He really is. So jealous. I mean, can you imagine, guys, if you looked in the mirror every morning and had to see that face looking back at you?
This discussion has to include a focus on the last 4 years of the Bush administration. I want to ask you about Iraq and Saddam Hussein. How do you explain his total failure? How do you explain the fact that Saddam Hussein is thumbing his nose at this country right now?
I conduct the agenda of how it happens on this program. You are not the host.
By avoiding the issues. The issues are what has Bush done for us.
I decide.
He has failed in every single category that's important to Americans in this country. Education, the economy, welfare, every area. He's a total failure. Foreign policy, domestic policy.
All right.
We need a change, and we need it now, and Bill Clinton is the man.
Wait a minute. He wants to talk about the Bush record? Let's talk about it. And you should zipper your lips. And to the guard, if he interrupts me, Michael, get him out of here. Now, you talked about the Bush record. I'm gonna give him the highlights of the Bush record. President Bush and Ronald Reagan helped to destroy communism in the former Soviet Union. President Bush and Ronald Reagan won the Cold War against the Soviet Union. Yeah. It was President Bush who stopped Saddam Hussein from crushing Kuwait and moving on to take over Saudi Arabia. He stopped them in his tracks. It was President Bush who captured drug king Manuel Noriega. Yeah. It was President Bush, it was President George Bush who sent, it was President George Bush who sent 2 economic programs to reduce the deficit to Congress, and the Democratic Congress defeated both of them. It is President Bush who is a war hero, a diplomat, former head of the CIA, ambassador to the UN, vice president, and I say there is no comparison of stupid Bill Clinton to the great record of our President George W. Bush. Now go ahead, Jim.
Let's look at the real record, ladies and gentlemen.
Go ahead.
Let's look at the record not constructed by the evil, lying Republicans, but by truth, by honesty and sincerity. We can never again trust George Bush.
Why?
He lied to us about raising taxes. He's lied to us about extramarital affairs. He's lied to us about many things.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Wait, stop right there, Jim.
Never trust this man again.
Wait a minute, Jim. Stop right there. I got to stop you when you talk about lies, because Bill Clinton invented the word lying. Bill Clinton. Wait a minute. Let's talk about lying. Bill Clinton lied when he said he didn't even know who Jennifer Flowers was. And then after she produced recorded conversations, he admitted that he knew Jennifer Flowers and had many, many adulterous affairs. He lied to us, Jim Myers. Jim Myers, he lied to us about...
May I finish?
No, wait, you're talking about lying. He lied to us about his draft evasion. He lied when he said he never tried to avoid the draft, and ABC television came up with a letter that he wrote to a colonel thanking him for getting him out of the draft. He is a dirty, filthy liar. Now go ahead.
Once again, we can never trust George Bush again. Abortion. All Americans believe that abortion should be the choice of the mother.
Not all Americans.
Only Bush
no.
and his right-wing Christian conservative government goes against the will of the people. We would be facing years ahead where women would have to be the victims of backroom butchers, where they'd be slaughtered and maimed because Bush will not allow abortion to be legal.
Hold on, George.
I'm moving forward.
I don't care.
Here.
George
you can
Bush
answer me in a minute.
George Bush stands for God and country. He wants to bring prayer back into our public schools. He wants to stop the burning of American flags. And he wants to stop the killing of unborn babies. I'll be right back. And by the way,
he reminds me a lot of John F. Kennedy, and he should you too. A great shining example of young, vibrant America, ready to grab the reins from these old geezers that are now in Washington.
Hey, Jim, he reminds me, he reminds me a little of Teddy Kennedy. What do you think? Booze and broads.
You know, one thing I do want to say, I think as young Americans, we should all think about the fact that Clinton and Gore are young and vibrant. They're men. Think of George Bush and the living prune that's his wife.
Oh, yeah. Don't you dare pick on that lovely... hold on. Don't you insult her.
When he threw up in Japan, he was probably thinking about Barbara with no clothes on.
Oh, you are so ridiculous. To pick on... Wait. Shows you how low he can go to pick on that wonderful lady, Barbara Bush. Let's go to the audience. Yeah, come on. Okay. Hold it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Dan Knowles from
we're in the audience here. We're in the audience. ahead, yes.
I'm Dan Knowles from Garden Grove. I
Yes.
wanted to know, you think Mr. Clinton's Mr. Morality, but how come he had to lie about his pot smoking?
Yeah, right about that.
And why? How could you put down, hold
30
on.
million Americans smoke marijuana. There's nothing wrong with it. It should be
Why'd he
legalized. It should be legalized.
Why'd he lie?
You see?
Why'd he lie?
Because he has to put up with a right-wing Christian society that thinks pleasuring yourself is a problem. Do you have a problem with it? Well, do you?
Sit down. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Hold on. Go ahead, yes.
Is this your bimbo guest?
Just shut up. Quiet down.
I think you're
Wait a minute. I want to listen
I think
closely.
it's-
I'm sure this is going to be fabulous.
Let her talk.
You're an idiot. I wanted to say that you're an idiot. You are so arrogant. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Hey, coming from her, that's a compliment.
I've had enough of you. I've had enough of your stupid mess. Who came on with a poor man as in her bikini, and she got really upset with me, and she wrote me a nasty letter saying that I wasn't fair to her, that I didn't treat her right, and so she demanded to come out on the show to air her grievances. So I'm going to do that and let her come out and make a fool of herself. So here she is back again, Bimbo Supreme Souljah. Here she comes. Bring her out here. Now this is a genuine 100% bimbo! All right, now hold it down, guys, because we haven't got that much time. Now, hey, Souljah, I can see your underwear! Oh! What did you... Is that your brassiere that's showing there?
It's a bustier, Wally.
It's a bustier?
A bustier. There's a big difference between underwear and bustier.
Hey, wait a minute. She thinks she's Madonna. Okay, now hold on.
Just say,
No, you came on, hold on, guys. You came on the show with Poor Man.
Yes, I did.
And after the show, you called my office in a rage, and you wrote me letters. What are you so mad at me about?
well, speaking for all bimbos and sluts of America, basically.
Oh! You admit to me that you are a
Yes,
bimbo?
of course, and I wanted to get to know you a little better.
Okay.
Because you know, Wally.
Quiet.
Because you know, Wally, ever since I was a little girl, I've been watching you on TV.
Ever since you were a little girl.
I've had fantasies about you. And there was one thing that I
What are
wanted
you
to
mad at
do.
me about?
I was mad because you wouldn't let me speak and you wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do. I wanted to give him a
First of all,
He doesn't let me speak, does he?
all right, first of all, what did you want to say? Be quiet. What did you want to say?
Basically, I wanted to give you a big kiss.
But I want to tell you that I am proud to introduce this guy. He's a great rapper, a pro-America rapper, a pro-Republican rapper. Let's bring on Steve Gooden, TRQ. Here he is. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Okay, hold it down there, guys. Let's hold it down, the audience. Well, shall I call you Steve or shall I call you TRQ?
TRQ is all right with me.
Hey, TRQ, I am proud to have you on my hot seat show. Now, hey, who said that? Hey, one more word out of you, pal, and you're history. This guy, we are proud to have on the show. Now, you were invited to perform at the Republican National Convention. Isn't that a great thing? Now, how did that all come about, TRQ?
Wally, I got to tell you something. You know, in this country, we've been bashed for the past 36 years since the Democrats have been in power.
Right, the Republicans have.
The Democrats have been dominating the House.
Right.
And they've been bashing the Republicans, and I think they've been bashing America.
Yeah, right on.
And first of all, I have to say it's an honor to be here on your show.
Thank you.
It's nice to know that there's a conservative voice out there besides Rush Limbaugh is out there telling people how to do that. Good job. And to be quite honest with you, you know, I'm an American. I love this country. I was born here. My mom and dad were born here. My grandfather and grandmother were born here. If I trace it back any further, I might find somebody was born some other place.
But listen, let me ask this because our time is rolling around here. You stand up for America.
Yeah.
You stand up for the values of the Republican Party.
That's right.
And George Bush, our great president.
That's right.
I understand that Arsenio Hall went on his program and trashed you on the air. Can you believe that? Now, can you tell me what did Arsenio Hall say about you on his program?
Arsenio said that I look like a CPA rather than a rapper.
What else?
It's my suspenders. And he couldn't understand how a black American could wear a flag on his head.
Oh! So did he really? What else did he say to put you down?
He said that I didn't look like the typical rapper, that I looked soft.
Oh! Hey, listen. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Arsenio, if anyone looks soft, it's you, sweetheart. Hey, you know what, Arsenio? Arsenio, you will never be half the man that TRQ is. Now let me ask you. Let me ask you, and then you're going to do your number for us. What is your candid opinion of what Ice-T, another rapper, did on his cop killer recording, where he said, "I'm going to dust some cops off, etc. Die, pigs, die, pigs, die." Do you agree with me that that was a terrible influence?
I think that it was deplorable, Wally.
Yeah, right on. Very negative on the kids in America.
Exactly. The kids in America, really. Wally, I think that we need the right examples, and we're not seeing the right examples in people like Ice-T and people like Arsenio Hall.
How about Sister Souljah? I want to get your opinion of this. They asked Sister Souljah if there were any. No, they asked Sister Souljah if she thought there were any good white people in America, and she said, "If there are, I have never met one." How do you answer that?
Wally, I would say to Sister Souljah that she has to remember that most of her education was gotten by the hand of white Americans.
Yeah, right on. Now, do you support Vice President Dan Quayle's strong
100%.
strong advocacy of family values.
100%, Wally. 100%.
Don't you think Vice President Quayle has been badly abused by the Democrats and the liberal media?
100%. And I would say this, if Gore and Clinton had half of the bashing that Quayle has had, I would agree that both of them would probably be 6 feet under.
Right. All right, now everybody hold it down, please, because we are now going to hear, and this is going to be a great treat. If you want to grab your mic, TRQ.
All right.
This is the song he was asked to perform at the Republican convention. It's called, and he wrote this. It's called "We Are Americans." We're gonna hear it. We're gonna hear it. Okay, play it, and here we go. Here we go.
America, God shed His grace on thee. Break it down. Here we go. Yeah, boy. We are American. Come on, say it. We are American. Some black, some white. Some black, some white. Some red, some brown. Red, some brown. But all Americans. Yeah. American. Listen up, listen up. We are Americans. Yeah. Check us out. Listen up. I'm an American, red-blooded, one bona fide citizen, and I'm proud to be called a Republican because I love this nation I'm born in. Yeah, that's right, I'm a black man, and I'll fight for the truth that I must defend because I love this country that I'm living in. Are you with me, my countrymen? Listen up, we're gonna win. We are American. Yeah, say it with me, come on. We are American. Some black, some white, some red, some brown. But all American. We are American. Yeah. Check this out. Check this out. This is America. It's the land of the free America. It's the home of the brave America. It's our duty to save America from the people who would blame America for the ills of their own activities, immoralities and irresponsibilities, for the riots in Southern California, and the murders in the District of Columbia, for the death and the hunger in the streets, you know, and the kids without a dad or a happy home, and the opportunity to find a better job, and the reasons why we just can't get along. We gotta change this in America. Yeah. We are American. Let me hear you say it. We are American. Some black, some white. Some black, some white. Some red, some brown. But all American. We are Americans. Hey. Check this out. Boy. We gotta stop this. Rapping and talking about killing
We gotta
cops.
stop this.
Giving up our values to the radicals. Living in and out of promiscuity.
We gotta
Justifying killing little babies. In the comfort of the living mother's tummies. It ain't right, they need their security. What's up with our country?
Come on!
I'm thankful for me.
Okay, all right. Okay, TRQ. TRQ, come on back. Come on back, TRQ. TRQ, okay. That was, hold it, guys. That was the great TRQ, everybody, and I'll be right back. And I'm proud of TRQ for not being ashamed to say that he's an American and he's a member of the Republican Party. All right, now here to continue our debate from last week. We didn't get a chance to finish our debate, so he's back for part two. He is, hey guys, no talking out. He is for Clinton for president. Let's bring out this ignorant, un-American weasel, Jim Myers. Here he comes out here. Sit down, sit down. Fix the mic, fix the mic. Okay. Okay. Hold down. Hold down the audience. Hold it down, the audience. Everybody quiet. As we continue here along, you guys, everybody settle down, or we're going to have to remove some people from the audience. We're moving along here. Now, Jim Myers is back, and I hope you were paying attention to that great Republican young American, TRQ.
Yes, I was listening, and I need a bucket because I'm about to vomit.
Oh.
That guy was an Oreo. He was an Oreo lackey. He was an Oreo lackey for the Republican Party.
Oh, shame on you, you
know
racist!
something?
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait. Now we know. Wait a minute. He's a backer of Clinton, and he called TRQ an Oreo. Oh, a racist. That's a racist remark. He made, you see, these
He doesn't even like his own people, or he couldn't possibly be for Bush. Let me tell you something. My fellow countrymen, the Republican Party have invited this man back to their convention in Texas, and they will not even pay his way. And I've made up a little rap song just for him. And listen closely. It's called Going Down to Texas. Gonna pay my own way, ain't never gonna quit. Gonna pay my own way, 'cause I...
Wait a minute!
Listen to me, listen to me.
Wait a minute!
Listen to me.
You will not use that kind of language on my show.
I got American flag, got a Bible in my jeans, gonna kiss more butt than you ever did see. I'm a Bible-thumping fool, a Republican tool, when the president... Hey, you get You keep your head
Settle down.
The fact is that man is a religious person, and therefore he's tied into the Republican right-wing fundamentalist Christian movement that's going to try to control our lives for the next 4 years if we don't throw the bums out of office and elect the perfect team to guide this country in the future, Clinton and Gore. I'd love to have had some time to talk to that man. I'd have told him a thing or two.
Wait a minute. I want you to know, Mr. Myers, I get mail from black Americans every day, and they are voting more and more for George Bush and Dan Quayle. Now let me tell you something. Now you've spoken long enough. Now I'm going to have my say, and then you can answer me. Now listen. We obviously have to know that this election boils down to one thing: who can we trust for the next 4 years? Who has the knowledge and the experience? We obviously cannot trust Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton has lied to us right down the line ever since he entered the presidential race. Now hold it. Let's go through his lies.
Hey, I'm not going to sit here and take this monologue about a
presidential
candidate.
You can answer it.
Do not demean the man in my presence.
Wait a minute. It's the debate. You can answer it. You can answer it. Now let's go through these lies one by one, and then he can answer it if he can. First, Bill Clinton denied he ever tried to avoid the draft in Vietnam, and then ABC television came up with a letter signed by Bill Clinton sent to an Army colonel thanking him for getting him out of the Army. Next. Lie number two, Bill Clinton said he never engaged in drugs, ever. Then when he was cornered, he admitted that in England, he did try marijuana, but he didn't inhale. Oh, come on. And then...
I've about had enough of this.
One more.
Hurry up.
Then he denies ever being unfaithful to his wife. And then when telephone tapes show up, he admits he has been unfaithful to Hillary Clinton. So I'm telling you, he is a liar, and we cannot trust him in the Oval Office. Go ahead.
Mr. Bill Clinton is an honest family man who has admitted to an occasional human error in the past. However, our sitting president, the dramatically, direly terrible George Bush, has lied to us about raising taxes. He's lied to us about his extramarital affairs.
No, he hasn't.
And it's just come out. He arranged a liaison in Geneva, Switzerland with an aide where he boinged her for the whole weekend.
wait a minute.
And now he lies and claims he didn't do it.
Wait a minute.
He's the liar. He's the liar. He claimed he was going to be an educational president. He has done nothing but downgrade and denigrate our whole educational system. He claimed he was going to be an environmental president. He lied to us. He has Quayle out there as a hitman to try to put down all environmental progress in this country so that more profits can go to the big rapers and pillagers who are his friends and supporters. He's a filthy liar. He has done more harm to America in 4 years than Clinton could ever possibly do.
Shut your mouth and let me answer you. You understand me? Now, you are not going to conduct a monologue here. It's my show.
We just want to set the issue.
I'm going to answer some of those charges. Charge number one about being unfaithful. You fail to realize, as I said in my commentary, the Los Angeles Times, a highly respected newspaper, which is not a Republican newspaper, the Los Angeles Times said they heard this rumor about George Bush being unfaithful and having an affair with...
It's not a damn rumor, it's
Will
a
you
truth.
wait on it? Answer you! Shut your mouth! Now, wait a minute. Now, you will not interrupt me. Damn it, I'm in the mid-sentence here. Okay, hold it. The Los Angeles Times said, and they're a great newspaper, not Republican, they said they had the same information that you saw on the news. They investigated for 2 solid months the story that George Bush had an extramarital affair. The Los Angeles Times said, we found no evidence whatsoever. And so the LA Times said, we refused to print the story. I'll be right back. Now, Mr. Myers.
Before we go any further, I want to finish off. I just want to finish off the part about Bush's infidelity. All we have to do is look at Barbara Bush to know he's been unfaithful.
Hey, all we've got we got to do is look at his face to know that his wife has been unfaithful. Can you believe any woman could stay faithful married to him?
I want to ask you a
Those
question.
who live in glass houses, oh ugly one, should not throw stones. And Barbara Bush is a lovely lady. Yeah.
How do you account for the fact that Republicans all over this country are bailing out and going over to Clinton's side? How do you account for the fact that the Orange County Register's lead editorial, the Orange County Register, the most conservative newspaper in the country, has called for him to step down? How do you answer that? Here is a Florida Republican that started a Doug Quayle campaign. Don't take I'm going to resort to physical violence in a minute if you don't quit taking my materials.
I will do whatever I want to do on my program. You ask me how do I answer it, and then you do not give the host the chance to reply. Now
I was showing proof.
I will tell you.
I don't just resort to my own phony lying notes. I bring proof, and you destroy it.
I bring you proof. I read you the quote from the Los Angeles Times saying there was no basis, no fact in that report of infidelity.
There are four other people who can substantiate the story of Bush's weekend tryst.
Who are they? Who are they, Jim? Name them to me.
They are people who
Name
were
them to
on
me.
the scene.
Name them to me.
They will come.
Who are they, Jim?
They will be seen.
Who are they?
They will be heard. Believe me. Mark my words. The truth will come out.
You
will
are
see Bush for what he is, a philanderer.
You are
the last guy in the world who should be talking about family values.
You
is
are
George
you
Bush.
are a filthy, lying jackass. Now I'm going to talk here. I am going to talk here. Now hold on. There are some important things that have to come out here because the election is not that far away. Let's find out about Mr. Bill Clinton. He has had no experience in foreign affairs, never has dealt with any foreign leaders, has had no experience in handling a major international crisis.
Neither did Reagan.
And I'll tell you this, the biggest crisis that Bill Clinton ever faced was when Hillary caught him with Jennifer Flowers. I say, what are the qualifications of Slick Willie, the governor of one of the smallest, puniest states in America, and George Bush, a war hero, a member of the United Nations as our ambassador? Quiet down. Our United Nations ambassador, head of the CIA, vice president of the United States, vice president for 4 years. I say the only choice we have is George W. Bush. Bill Clinton, hold it.
This is getting me damn mad here. I want to talk.
In a minute. Bill Clinton is nothing more than an inexperienced Arkansas hillbilly. Go ahead. It's all yours.
His qualifications are that, unlike Bush, the vast majority of the people of this country want him to be president. After 4 years of Bush, no one in their right mind wants any more Bush. There has been, you see, our children's children will still be paying for the savings and loan crisis that he and Reagan caused. The savings and loan crisis will cost every living American thousands of dollars. Every living American's children, thousands of dollars.
Let me
and
answer
it was
that, Jim.
caused by the mishandling
Jim.
of an institution
Let me
in
answer
this
that,
country.
Jim.
I'm not finished yet.
You are finished. You are finished. I'm going to answer. This is the dialogue. Let me answer that. Every leading economist has said if we adopt the economic plans of Bill Clinton, we will be heading not into a recession, but a depression. Bill Clinton wants to spend $350 billion more money in his administration. And Jim, let me tell you this. If you think things are bad now, wait till Bill Clinton gets in office and our nation will go down the toilet, and that's why I pray to God he will never be president. We do. Clinton and Gore, forget it. We don't want sex and gore in the White House.
Talking about sex reminds me to bring up the issue of family values that Bush and Quayle are so upset and happy about. Family values. I think it really means their little tight view of the perfect white American family with 2 children. They don't question their government. They don't question their religion. They're taught to be good little Americans. They're supposed to shut up and produce for the big money machine that's the Republican Party and all the lackeys that go along with them. And I'm damn sick of it. And I think family values are a ludicrous excuse for foisting repression on us.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. You will not on this program ever again say terrible things about our president.
Oh yeah.
If you bring down our president again on this program, you are going to pay the price. I have news for you.
Let me show you what I'm talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. George Bush is a filthy damn liar. He's a filthy liar. He's a philanderer. He has broke our whole damn country. He is against every value that this nation should be for. And I hate this man with a... Humiliated in my life.
And
I'm going to sue your butt, Mr.
And
Wally
you,
George.
Myers, are out of here. No, I have said. Now he got all upset. He got this little worm got himself in an uproar because last week I stated that if Bill Clinton did indeed organize war, anti-America protests in England when he was in college at Oxford there, if he did indeed go to Moscow during the Vietnam War and met with the KGB, then I say he's a traitor and should not serve in the White House. So that got this little germ in an uproar. So he's down here to try to defend Slick Willie. Here is Jim Myers. Jim Myers. Hold everybody. Okay, hold down the audience. Let's get this thing under road now. Now, Myers, you got yourself in a big snit because I said if your friend Slick Willie did indeed do all the things he's accused of doing during the Vietnam War, then I'll say it again, then he's a traitor and should never serve as President of the United States. Now hold on. Let it. Now. Go ahead
I'm
and
relaxing.
respond.
I have something to say. America,
Quiet down. Quiet down, everybody in the audience.
my friends across this great nation, I'm so glad that Wally George invited me here this evening. You pull up your turquoise beanbag chairs, you set down your cheap wine, and you listen closely
Don't
tonight.
insult my audience, you idiot!
Listen to... I have something to say.
Don't you insult my audience! Now, hold on.
Listen to my words of great
Wait, Jim.
wisdom.
Wait, Jim.
Listen
Wait,
to
wait,
his words
wait.
of ignorance and hate. This election is about democracy versus fascism. It's about leadership versus aimless failure. And it's about truth versus lies, terrible lies. Mr. George is desperate. He can't think of any logical issues. He's reduced to vicious, lying personal attacks
You're full of it.
against the next president of these United States.
Wait a minute.
And I'm telling you, the
Hold on,
Bush
hold on,
campaign
wait a minute.
and Wally George have rolled up their sleeves. Don't you press it. Don't you...
For a minute, I would take this damn gavel and beat your goddamn head with it.
Sit in your chair. Sit in your chair. Get in your chair. Get in your chair. All right, now hold on a minute. Hold on a
I
minute.
demand an apology.
Wait a minute.
I demand an apology to the people of this nation. Bill Clinton is no
Wait a
more a
minute.
traitor than any other red-blooded good American. You should be ashamed.
Now, hold on.
Apologize right now.
Hold on a minute.
Apologize.
Shut your mouth. Now listen to me. Hold on, gang. Let me remind you what happened the last time you were on this program when you got out of control the last time. I had to take desperate measures, and I'm going to show you people in the audience and you people at home what happened to him when he got out of hand. Wait a minute. And Mr. Myers, we're going to show this now. And if you do not control yourself and listen to what I say, I will do worse to you this time.
If you try anything like that again, I will tear your butt limb from limb.
Now, hold on.
I'm
hold
warning
on.
you, never
Hold on.
ever do anything
Shut your
like
mouth.
that again.
Shut your mouth.
I'm warning you.
Now I want you to watch. Here's what happened the last time this guy got out of hand. Watch.
Broke our whole damn country. He is against every value that this nation should be proud, and I hate this man with a... I have never been so humiliated in my life.
And you,
I'm gonna sue your butt, Mr.
and
Wally
you,
George.
Myers, are out of here. Okay.
I'm warning you.
Now
warning you.
Now, that's what happened.
Never, ever do anything like that again, or you will be one sorry man. There'll be blood all over this stage, and the blood will be yours, Mr. George.
Hey, hold it. The next time, you will not get hit in the face with a pie. It'll be with my mallet. Now, let's get down. Hold it down. Let's get down to this debate here. I say this, Mr. Myers. Now, we're going to have a give and take here. I'll let you talk, and you let me. This is my show.
Don't try to control me.
I will control you. It's my show.
No one controls the great Jim Myers.
Listen,
no one.
Hold on, Jim. You better understand. Wait. You better understand one thing right now, you puny-faced little prune.
Don't point that goddamn finger at me. Don't point that finger at me.
You understand. Hey.
I understand that I'm much smarter than you, and I should have more time to elucidate my great thought.
You will listen to me, you little withered-up Pee Wee Herman.
I am in control.
I'm in control here.
Thinker.
Wait a minute. I'm in control here. And if you don't allow me to speak, I'll throw your buns out of here, and I'll do the show by myself. Now, I'm going to speak. I'm going to speak, and then you can respond when I'm through speaking.
If I choose to.
Now, I say this. It is not wrong for the President of the United States, or for anybody, as far as that goes, it's not wrong for anybody to try to find out if the man who wants to be President of the United States and Commander-in-Chief of our armed forces has committed, it's not wrong to try to find out if this man seeking to be president has committed acts of treason against this country. Bill Clinton has, Bill Clinton has not come clean with the American people on his anti-America activities during the Vietnam War. And I say he may well be another Benedict Arnold.
Wally George, ladies and gentlemen, Wally George does not believe in democracy. He does not believe in the right of free speech. Wally George is a closet fascist, my friends, and he, just like George Bush, should be thrown out of this country. Out, out, out. In fact, I have something to say about this. You see, Wally George gripes about what Clinton did so many years ago. Let's look back at what George Bush said during that same exact era.
You're not controlling
I
this
want
program.
the camera to loom in very closely here. As you will see, George Bush, quote, "I fully subscribe to the right of legitimate dissent." And he said that in 1969, the exact time that Clinton was exerting his democratic rights. What do you think about that, Mr. Wally George?
Sit down. Now let me answer this.
Well, answer it. Answer it.
No.
Freedom of speech, freedom of expression is part of being an American.
I will
you are
answer
not
that.
even an
Shut your
American.
mouth.
You're
Jim,
not
I
an
mean
American.
it. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Now you are not going to take over this show. Do you understand me? Hey, Michael, stand behind him. If I give you the signal, I want you to kick him out of here, and I'll do the show by myself. Now I'm going to answer this. You see, and I want the audience to simmer down now. I don't want all this yelling out from the audience. We're trying to conduct a show here. Those of you who are yelling out randomly are going to go too. So quiet down, please. Now I'm going to answer this. I have a perfect response for this. George Bush did say, "I fully subscribe to the right of legitimate dissent," and that I agree with too. But legitimate dissent means on our own soil. Legitimate dissent does not mean that you stage and conduct anti-America demonstrations on foreign soil during wartime. That is not legitimate dissent. I'll be right back. Welcome all across America. I'm Wally George, and this is Hot Seat, where we tell it the way it really is, gang. And we have Jim Myers, who is trying to defend that weasel, Slick Willie. Now, let me say, now I'm going to make a couple statements, and I'll allow you to answer.
Talking quite a while.
It's my show. I can talk as long as I want to talk.
Hurry up!
Now now let
I
me.
have important information.
Nothing
for
you
the
have can be
citizens of this
important.
great land.
See, here's the way this show works, Mr. Myers. I supply the questions. You may give your stupid answers.
The setup here, I resent something here. The whole setup is wrong. He has a desk. He has a nice microphone.
I
I've
have
got
a
these
gavel.
ancient relics. He has a gavel. I have to sit here with the stuff on my lap. I challenge you. I think I should sit there for a few minutes and you experience sitting
know
here.
where you-
I think you're afraid. I think this is your little security blanket, Mr.
Just
George.
a minute. You know where you...
Are
wait
you afraid
a minute.
to change
Shut
places?
your mouth.
Are you afraid to sit in
your
the hot
mouth.
seat?
Shut your mouth.
He's afraid, ladies
You
and
shouldn't
gentlemen.
even be in the hot seat. You should be sitting in a sandbox. Now just shut up.
See? He hunkers behind his desk.
Hey, by the way,
Afraid
I'm
of the
beginning to
real
smell
world
something.
out
I
here.
think your mother forgot to change your diapers before you came down here. Now hold on. Hold it down, the audience, please. Hold it down, please. Let's get into this now. Now, Slick Willie, here's how this man lies. First, he told all of us, told the media, told all of us, that he never engaged in anti-war, anti-America demonstrations while he was at Oxford in England during the Vietnam War. He lied. After they found out he lied, he admitted that he organized anti-America demonstrations. He admits he visited Moscow during the Vietnam War, but get this, he says he can't remember anything he did or anyone he spoke to. Oh, come on. Now wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's get the picture here. Let's get the whole picture here. Here's a man who wants to be president of the United States at 23 years of age, which is not that long ago for him. He's in his 40s now. At 23 years of age, he admits he went to Moscow during the Vietnam War when Russia was our enemy, and he says, I can't remember what I did or who I saw there. Now let me tell you something.
I'm tired of sitting here.
I don't care. I'm still talking. Let me tell you something, folks. I can remember when I was 10 years of age, I went on a vacation with my parents.
In a covered wagon, I'm
Hold
sure.
on, you idiot. Just a minute here. No, wait, hold on a minute. Hold.
We should have violin
I am
music.
talking here. Now, when I was 10 years of age, I went on a vacation to Hawaii with my parents. I can remember every single person I met, every single thing I did, and you trying to tell me that Bill Clinton can't remember anything about his trip to Moscow? Now, Jim, that either means he is lying or he is mentally retarded and has no place to be in the White House. Now go ahead. Go ahead. Answer that.
George Bush and Wally George are desperate. The American people have spoken in poll after poll. They, in a great majority, support Bill Clinton. Now, Wally George and George Bush have rolled up their sleeves and dug deep into the cesspool and brought up this crazy idea of non-patriotism. It stinks of human waste. The fact is,
Wait a minute.
in Russia in 1969, over 50,000 Americans visited. This is a free country. People
Wait a
can
minute,
go
Jim.
to other
Wait a
countries,
minute, Jim.
unlike
Just wait a minute,
apparently
Jim.
the societies you
Wait a
support.
minute.
I am talking.
I don't
You
care
have
if you're
had
talking.
your
Shut your mouth.
space.
Wait,
Shut up a minute.
No, you won't. You have not. Wait a minute. I'm conducting this show.
50,000
Just like. Wait a minute.
Just like
Just
Bill
like
Clinton.
you're doing a Clinton again. Just like Al Gore did. You're doing a Clinton. You refuse to answer or respond to my statement. Now I want you to respond.
He was a tourist.
I want you to respond to this. He says only 20 years ago he went to Moscow for a month, and he says he can't remember anything he did or anyone he met. How can you explain that, Mr. Myers?
I'm going to refer to the thoughts and
Answer my question.
I am answering it. I'm going to answer it this way. 21 former military leaders have just come out in support of Bill Clinton. They don't think he's unpatriotic.
That's not an answer to my question.
They say he has sound judgment. He's a strong leader. He has.
I want you to answer my
whether he
answer my question.
Every moment of his trip to Moscow. He was all over Europe. He was a young man. He may have been drinking a bit. He may have been frolicking with the local lasses. We don't know. We do know that unlike George Bush, Clinton does like women. Maybe he was involved with many married women over there. We don't know, but he certainly is a patriot. He certainly is a patriot.
A patriot?
And we must think
he's a draft dodging.
He mentioned.
Wait a minute. He's a draft dying, lying womanizer.
A moment ago, Wally George called Bill Clinton a liar.
That's right.
Let's look at lies. President Bush, a filthy liar. I want you to hone in on this now.
Wait, you're talking about the President of the United States
I am talking about that filthy liar, George Bush.
Oh, you
He lied about no new taxes. He lied about Iran-gate. He lied about Iraq-gate. He lied about Clinton not being patriotic. He lied about abortion.
Now you see. Hold on.
This is the actions of a desperate man, my friends. He knows that later this year, Bill Clinton is going to be the next president, and he will no longer have his fascist friends in office, the far-right religious hypocrites that carry him to whatever little victories he has on this little teeny show. Which reminds me of something. I'm the one that should host this show. I think he's too stupid to even be on this show. I think I should be the host. I'm the one with brains. I'm the one with vision. I'm the one with smooth as silk actions. And if you agree, you write this station and say, yes, I want Jim Myers to be the host of Hot Seat. Yes, I want wisdom to sit in that seat.
The only program.
He's too stupid to host
Just a minute.
show.
Shut your mouth. The only program that Jim Myers would be able to host is a revised version of Pee-wee's Playhouse. Now I'm going to tell you something, Jim. I'm talking now. I recall the time that you came on my show and belittled Ronald Reagan when he said, I can't remember. You said, how dare Ronald Reagan say he can't remember about the Iran-Contra affair? He can't remember. And your idol, Bill Clinton, goes to Russia and says he can't remember one thing he did or one person he met. And I'll tell you why I think he's saying that. I say he does remember what he did. He does remember everyone he saw, and he won't tell us because he knows if he does tell us, he will never win the presidency. I'll be right back. $39,000 people in the stadium here. Okay. All right. Now, let me remind all you people that every Wednesday evening here in Anaheim, our home base, KDOC TV, we tape record my hot seat show in the WALLY Stadium. And we want to invite you to come down here and be members of our audience. Here's the number to call. You can call right now. The operators are alive and well and taking your calls right now. Call right now, area code 714-772-7600. Give your name, your telephone number with the area code and how many tickets you want. The tickets are free, and we'll invite you to come down here for a taping of my show some Wednesday evening at 6 p.m., and then we play it back the following Saturday night here in Southern California between 11 and 12 midnight every Saturday, and at various times around the country on the Channel America Network, reaching into millions of homes across the nation and internationally via satellite. So call right now for your free hot seat tickets. The operators are standing by at this moment. If you want to write to me, my address is Wally George, P.O. Box 787, Hollywood, California, 90078. Wherever you are across this great nation, write to me and tell me what channel you're watching us on at this moment. And if you want a free autograph picture, personally autographed to you, I'll mail one out to you absolutely free. I'd love to get your comments and your suggestions. Send me a snapshot of yourself. I'd love to see what my viewers look like. And by the way, those of you who have sent me pictures, I want to tell you, we have the best looking audience you've ever seen in your life. Well, and also, if you're 18 years of age or older and would like to come down here and challenge me on the hot seat some week, let me know when you write to me. Include your telephone number, and maybe I'll invite you to come down and challenge me on the hot seat. P.O. Box 787, Hollywood, 90078. Now, you know, we're talking to Jim Myers here about how I have stated that Bill Clinton may indeed have committed treasonous acts.
Shut up a minute. I have an award to present to you.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Matter of fact, your comments about your audience and me looking at their ugly faces during reminded me. I am a member of the National Television Review Board, and we have an award to present to Mr. Wally George, and I will show it to everyone. Presented to Wally George and the Hot Seat Show in honor of having the ugliest live audience in television history.
Let me tell you something. This germ invented the word ugly.
I am the handsomest man you've ever had on the show.
Now, you know what?
That's not saying much.
Hey,
given his past,
shut up, Jim. Our time is going by here. Hold it down, guys. Let me compare this draft-dodging, lying adulterer to our president. In George Bush's youth, he was not trying to avoid the draft. At the age of 17, he joined the armed forces and became a war hero and was shot down during combat. Now, I want you to tell me right now, Jim, one thing that Bill Clinton has done for this country. Tell me one thing.
I will. I'm going to tell you why Clinton should be our president. I'm going to tell you right now.
All right,
there are
why?
5 great reasons.
What are the reasons?
He has a vice president with an IQ above 57.
What does that mean?
And there is research to show that Dan Quayle's IQ is about 56.
Oh, for God's sake.
He's younger. He's more alive. He's a vibrant man. Bush is old. All you got to do is look at Barbara. Clinton has a heart. Clinton has a heart. Bush has an ice cube in here. He treats minorities and the underprivileged with disdain. Clinton has a plan for this country. George Bush has guided us aimlessly through the last 4 years.
Hurry up, Jim.
I'll speak as long
hurry
as I
up.
damn well
We
please.
haven't got-
And Clinton likes women. Clinton likes women. George Bush hates women. George Bush hates women. George Bush hates
Now let me tell you. Let me tell you, these are the reasons he says, Bill Clinton should be president. What a pitiful thing. Let me tell you, one place where Mr. Myers strongly differs with his hero, Bill Clinton. He says Bill Clinton likes women. Jim Myers, I know for a fact, likes men. I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you very much. Welcome everybody back to Hot Seat. And we have some people in the audience who want to get involved in here. So let's bring up our first questioner from the audience. Yes, sir. Can I have your name and your question?
Yeah, my name's Miguel from Long Beach.
Yes, sir.
I have a question for this guy. How could you support someone who will go to a different country, let alone the Soviet Union, and downplay the U.S. of America?
Yeah, right on.
How could you support someone like that? Un-American all the way.
Miguel, I don't know what country you're from, Miguel, but in this country
Miguel.
there is freedom of speech, there is freedom of movement, and there is freedom of activity.
Love it or leave it, buddy. Love it or leave it.
You get the hell out of the damn
Sit
country.
down. Get in there.
Love it or leave it.
Sit down.
Love it or leave it.
Listen. Listen. Hey, don't you dare
Don't you
insult
believe in freedom, Buster?
Love it or leave it. This is America. Love it or leave
Do
it.
you or don't you believe in freedom? Do you
Just a
or
minute,
don't
Jim.
you believe
Just a minute,
in
Jim.
freedom?
Shut your
Answer
mouth.
that damn question, Buster.
Jim, I'm answering. Hold on. Let me answer you. What this man is trying to say is
Trying.
he did this.
Very poor.
He did.
Very poor try.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. He's more of a man than you'll ever be. Now, hold on. Stay there. What he's saying is that Bill Clinton did these things during a time of war on foreign soil, and that is treason.
That
Thank you
is
very much.
freedom. That is freedom of
It is not
expression.
freedom. Not
and
during a
freedom
time of war.
speech.
Not during a time of war on foreign soil.
60%
Yes.
of the
Shut your
American
mouth.
people
Shut your-
believe that we should have never gone into Vietnam.
We're not talking about that, Jim. You're going off on all kinds of different subjects. You can't stick to the subject because you've got no clear answers. Now hold it down. Yes, go ahead.
Hey, Wally, my name's John Levinstein from Villa Park.
Yes, sir.
I just want to ask Mr. Toucan Sam here, how can Slickster Bill Clinton send someone's beloved son to risk his life in the war when he couldn't go himself?
Right on.
Well, which war are you speaking of there, Johnny?
Any war.
Is it our
Any war.
ill-fated adventure in Panama where Bush had 4,000 Panamanians killed for no
Why
reason?
can't you answer a
Is
question
it
straight?
Grenada where his predecessor had people killed? What war are you talking about, Johnny, with the stupid hat on?
All right, can you answer my question now?
What war are you talking about? I want a
Any
specific
war. Any war.
If it's a justified war, Bill Clinton is as
Jim,
much a patriot as
look at
I
me,
am,
Jim.
and a
Jim,
lot
hold
more
on,
than
hold
you,
on.
young man.
Listen.
You're a racist. You're a racist, aren't you?
Hold on.
racist.
Wait a minute.
That's right.
Jim. What?
Look at him.
Jim,
You're an
hold on a
idiot.
minute.
He probably is a Bush supporter.
Just stop it. You see, you can't face the truth. What he says makes a lot of sense. How can a man who refused to serve his country
In
at a
an
time of
unjust
war send
It was an unjust war.
send other young men into a war? That is ludicrous. Ludicrous. Thank you very much. Yes. Next. Go ahead.
50,000 Americans were killed.
Shut up!
50,000.
Shut up. We have a man at the podium here. Go ahead.
My name is Mike Ferris. I'm from Orange County, California, and I
Yes,
have a
Mike.
question for the worm over here.
Yes, thank you.
Go ahead.
Are all slimy little weasels big supporters of Clinton like yourself? Because if so, I don't understand how he's even in this race.
Yeah, right. Very
Mikey,
good. Very good.
Can you read, Mikey? George.
I have a little riddle for you.
Give me the
I have a little riddle for you.
Give me the Clinton.
Little riddle for you.
George
Hey, worm,
Bush
little riddle for you.
must lose,
What
Mikey.
does Clinton
George
and
Bush
pantyhose
must
have in
lose.
common?
George Bush
They both
must
irritate
lose.
Bush, you jerk.
Okay, go ahead. Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hold on. Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah.
Quiet down, please. Go ahead.
I'm Seth from Anaheim. I want to know what Myers the Worm was thinking when he was smoking the same joint that Slick Willie was.
Well, old Seth here, do you believe in personal freedom, Seth? Do you believe in personal freedom?
Hold
You
on,
see,
Seth.
Bush
Let
is
me
a
answer that.
fascist.
Let me
He
answer.
wouldn't allow
Let me answer
you
for you,
or
Seth.
I to smoke
Jim,
a joint.
hold on a
He
minute,
would
Jim.
throw us in
Jim.
prison for 20 years.
Jim.
Listen to Wally when he speaks.
Jim.
I'll do whatever. You get off the podium. Little boy with an earring.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. Hold on, guys. He asked about.
Seth is a
he asked-
homosexual.
Jim, shut your mouth, man. I'm talking to you. He asked this young man, if he believed in freedom. Yes, he does. And I believe in personal freedom. And I have the freedom to say, you're out of here.